What's good, y'all? Welcome to Chop It Up with Campeón. I'm your host, Quan Campeón. We take it worldwide from the A to Leon. Today is a very special episode. We here at where the real ones roll through, and I have JustBrittany.
Woo! Make some noise. Thank you, Quan, for having me.
The pleasure is mine.
I make you stutter?
A little bit. I'm not even gonna hold you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like when you get nervous.
Yeah, I'm sweating right now. I might have to take my jacket off. You know what I'm saying? So, Brittany, take me back to Houston. What originally inspired you to get into music?
What inspired me to get in music is my godmother, actually. I always knew how to sing. I always knew that I had a talent. I was, singing in church, singing in school, and things like that. When I was in middle school, my godmother actually noticed that I had a talent, and she made a studio in the garage at her house, and put me into lessons and had a vocal coach and everything come over. But as I got older, financially, you had to have money to even promote yourself. So I became a dancer, and when I became a dancer, I had the money to be able to pay for the music, but I didn't know, the avenues or where to start. I ended up meeting this guy at the gas station named Simo who was selling his CDs. I ended up buying a CD, and I called the number on the back of it because I'm like, dang, this sound good. This is back in the day when people was really out in the streets selling their CDs on the corner at the beauty supply stores, wherever.
The good days.
Yeah, the good days. I bought one of the CDs, and he had an amazing voice, and I'm like, this is what I want to do. Like, I just thought that was so big to even have a CD. We always used to listen to CDs, but I'm like, dang, he got it printed, he got his cover, everything is together. Like, I need somebody to help me do this. Ended up having a meeting with him at Starbucks, and we talked about, my plans and my goals. He put me in the studio the next day. We ended up coming up with like 4 or 5 songs, and then one of the songs we came up with, Call Me For That Good, is the song that we pushed that got me signed to Cash Money.
Word.
And that's basically how it happened. That's how it started. Yep.
So when did you realize the major players in the industry were paying attention to JustBrittany?
Well, I realized that when I was in the strip club, because when I was in the strip club, anybody who was major wanted Delicious to be the girl who danced for them. And then in a certain type of way, I was having them play my songs in the strip clubs.
Okay.
So I knew I had the look, I knew I had the body, I knew that, I was a star because I was the main dancer in the club. Anytime it was any prominent men up in the club, they would always, put me in those sections, or, I would be the girl who they would call. So I knew I had the look and the body. When it came to the music, I remember that my song Call Me For The Good had got on the radio. And at this time, Lady Gaga was huge. And her manager and somebody was on her team. They was in there. It was like, ain't you JustBrittany? Your song is on the radio. It's like going good right now. And in that moment, I was like, dang, like people really are noticing me. They know who I am. They know my song. Like I really need to, get out this club. And at that time, I had met Baby, but I wasn't signed to him yet. Like I wanted to show him that I can push my own self. I can make a name for myself before I signed to a major label. So I got my song on the radio. It got #1. Everybody in the city and the whole state of Texas was singing it. And it was the song that was played in every club. And then I went to him, and then I said, hey, this is what I did. Can you help me get to the next level?
Yeah, and you say you had the looks, you had the body. From what I'm hearing, you had the brains as well.
Yeah.
Because you definitely you were marketing yourself, and that was a time where, back then, not everybody had social media accounts. Not everybody was marketing themselves.
Social media wasn't even out yet.
Exactly.
Only Facebook and MySpace. I had a MySpace page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't, MySpace is not like how Instagram, what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Yeah, you literally had to go to somebody's page and be a part of their fan base and all of that type of stuff. But social media wasn't as heavy as it was. Like you really had to boots on the ground. You had to, travel and be there. We was putting flyers on people. When I had a show or hosting, my team would, go like 20, 30 miles out and put flyers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? JustBrittany flyers everywhere, posters everywhere, beauty shops, barbershops, clothing stores, malls, wherever. Like you'll know that I'm coming to the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the things that they don't do, these days. And I kind of feel like, Instagram and social media has kind of been a crush because people are more lazy. They think like, oh, okay, I post. And even myself, I'm not even just talking about them. Like sometimes I get into the mode to where it's like, okay, I posted a flight one time, and it's good enough, and it's really not, because the way the algorithm has gone now, like you literally have to post at least 2, 3, 4 times until some, because we did a study, and Fawcett, he's the one that showed me. He posted the same video like 10 times in one day, and not one person said you just posted this video, the last video, because the way that the algorithm goes, it goes to so many people, different people. It's not even the same people. So you thinking like, oh, I posted this one time, all my people seen it. That's not true. Yeah. Maybe like 10%, 1% of people are seeing it. You can post it again, you're going to get different comments from a whole nother sector of people, you know, and we can't just think about it like we're here just in Atlanta. Like, you know, in Nigeria, it's a different time. In Colombia, it's a different time. Mexico is a different time. Dubai, London, it's a different time. So don't think just because you posting something one time that's enough. Like, you need to, Coca-Cola said it takes a person at least 7 times to see an ad before they even interested in buying it. Wow. So just imagine how much you got to post your content and keep posting it until somebody is interested and be like, oh dang, like he said, you don't need to stop posting it until people outside of social media say, oh, I seen you in that orange outfit. You look good in that orange outfit. And he kept telling me to post this video over and over. I'm like, I just posted it. Like, and I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, I only post, you know, the things that I post one time. I'm trying to make my page look cute, but he was like, it's not about that. And I posted it again, and it got even more views. And I posted it one more time with a meme, and you know, now my song is on everybody's story just by that meme, you know. And then I went to the gym and I was outside. They like, oh girl, I love you in that orange outfit in your song and this and that. I'm like, damn, he was right. Yeah. It worked. So, I mean, it's really a science to this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was a little free game for y'all.
That definitely was some gems in there. The question I have for you is, what made you feel Cash Money was the right fit for you?
I mean, I was already like on the road with Birdman and stuff like that. I mean, Cash Money, and then was one of the biggest, was the biggest label out at that time, you know? So Birdman is a boss. Like, that's one of the first bosses that I ever dealt with in my life. So why wouldn't I want to be with somebody who's already done it, millions of sales, know what he's doing? Why wouldn't I want to be under somebody who already got it together, who got it all? Like, that's a dumb decision not to even want to be with the biggest and the best. He was the biggest before they even came out with the biggest. Right. Yeah, so.
And you heard him on the recent verses, you know, he was like, I'm the one that started this stunting shit. You know what I'm saying? He did, for sure. Yeah, definitely an inspiration of mine. So what was it like stepping into that world surrounded by stars like Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj? I mean, we're talking about 2010. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an incredible time for music, and especially for Cash Money. So was there any pressure to live up to the Cash Money name and legacy?
Honestly, I was just kind of on hold. Like, you know, I was brought around all the things that was happening, but it just wasn't my time, even though it was my time. Even though I had the #1 song on the radio, everybody singing my song. He then moved me to Miami, got me a condo, shot the video, flew everybody out who I wanted. It was 12 people I flew out. He got hotel rooms for everybody, flew everybody out, was there in the video and everything, but it's just like they wasn't ready to, like, you know, press the button. And I'm just looking like, the song is #1. It's playing in all the clubs, you know, everything that it needs to be right there at this moment. Come on, let's go to the next step. But at that time, that's when Wayne had started Young Money, and then Nicki had came out around that time, around 2010 and whatever. So it was kind of like kind of like bad timing for me, because you know, Wayne is Birdman's son. So whatever he doing, he gonna be with that. If he got a female artist, you got to go behind her. You know what I'm saying? So I was literally on the label just kind of waiting for 2-3 years. And then I told him I wanted to get off, because there's no reason for me to just sit here and wait when I'm, you know what I'm saying, I already got motion. Yeah. And they let me off.
Okay, so he honored that agreement. He let you out the contract. Okay, and the crazy part is, listen, I was Young Money'd out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the sweaters, the hats, everything. I was in high school at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I do remember that press release when you got signed. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm familiar with your name. So I always was wondering, like, you know, what happened with that situation. Besides that, do you feel like you have to fight to keep your own sound and image, or they respected that?
No, they respected it. I was still going up, still getting on features. Everybody wanted me, still getting booked, you know what I'm saying, around my state of Texas, everywhere around Texas, like, you know, still making money. Like, it didn't really slow nothing up because it wasn't even doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I would rather not be just signed to somebody just for a name. Like, I need you to take me to the next level. I can do the footwork myself. But if I'm just going to just be up under you, that's just like being up under a dude just because he got the jewels and the money and stuff. But it's like, what is it getting you other than hanging around him? A lot of men and, you know, people, that's like being somebody's runner. Like, why would I just want to be under somebody? Like, yeah, it looked good. Like, oh, shoot, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go up. But it's like, I don't need to just be around you just for a name.
I'm not even going to lie to you, Brittany. Those type of women are my favorite type of women. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, just sit there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to worry about. So
what you saying? I'm not that type of woman?
Oh, you got me. I mean, but you know what? One thing I do like about you is the fact.
I sat for 3 years. Like,
Yeah,
how long you want me to sit?
Exactly. And one thing I do like about you is the fact that you had your own motion. You know what I'm saying? Before you even went to Birdman, you was like, listen, I got a #1 now. I'm popping in all the clubs. Like,
I
now
went to
is the
jail
time.
with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we went to jail. It was 17 of us. We all went to jail. He literally just posted the picture on his page where we was, the mugshot from us being in jail. Yeah, I went to jail with him. And he
Is it cool if I put the mugshot right here? Can we find it online?
Yeah.
Oh, you thorough. You held it down?
Yeah.
Yeah? Or you went out like 6'9"? What happened?
Boy, don't play with me. 6'9" was still in middle school when that happened.
Yeah, okay. So I do want to still take it back to 2015. We're slow walking the dog right now, right?
Okay, you slow walking. I was trying to show you the mugshot. Oh, here you go.
Oh, I definitely gotta see this.
Yeah, here we go. Hold on. See?
That is crazy. That shit gangster as fuck though. That's tough. Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
Oh, Slim too?
Yeah, we all went to jail. All of us. He just posted this on his page. Go look on his Birdman page later when we finish the interview and see. Yep.
I'm not gonna lie though, that's some legendary shit because they have you right between Birdman and Slim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I did want to take it back to 2015. There was some controversy I remember regarding you and Rihanna in the song "Bitch Better Have My Money."
Yeah.
I want you to, in your own words, to explain what happened.
Okay, so I came out with a song called "Bitch Better Have My Money" in 2014. Written by Dre Tobin, C-Mo, Jada Penn, and myself. And we came out with the song. I mean, it was a great song. And then shoes, I think that was probably like the same year. Rihanna came out with the song "Bitch Better Have My Money." She came out with the exact same song with the exact same hook. Cause mine was like, "Bitch better have my money, hell yeah, better have my money, bitch better have my money, hell yeah, better have my money." And hers is, "Bitch better have my money." It was just like it was the same word, but it was slowed up. Nobody had ever came out with a song like that. And a lot of people on my team was like, "Dang, Brittany, you should, you know what I'm saying? We need to, you know, sue or whatever."
Yeah.
I was just such a big fan of Rihanna. I was scared of what people would think and what they would say. I'm like, nah, y'all, like, nah, let's not do that. Like, I love Rihanna. You know, like, I'm, you know, giving all type of excuses and, you know what I'm saying? And
even your tweet, right? You said you were a fan of Rihanna and you were inspired by her and you're glad that she was inspired by a song you created as well. Yeah. So you handled the whole situation with grace. But I mean, is there any type of resentment there still?
Yeah, it is, because I literally just DM my not DM, but messaged my producer and asked him, was it a way that we can go back and do something about that song? But he told me,
you can, right?
But he was like, "Brittany, just let it go. You doing good. You know, don't worry about it. Like, it's a thing of the past." But I was just thinking about that. Honestly, it's so crazy that you asked that, because I was thinking about that not even a week ago, like literally 4 or 5 days ago, because I feel like it's a lot of similarities. Like when it comes to music, it's like people are always like, "Oh, Brittany, you should be here. You should be there." But it's like, the people that's already there are looking down on me and taking music from me. Like, and there's 2 more other songs. And I don't know, it may be a reach, but it do sound a little similar. Like, I have a song called "Take Your Time and Get In It." Take your time and don't rush. And then Leon Thomas came out with a song, "Baby, I'm a dog, got my money."
I just seen him perform that live like 2 days ago.
Take your time, what's the rush? And I'm like, somebody DM me and it was like, "This sound like your song." Yeah. And I was like, huh? And when I listened to it, I'm like, dang, my song came out in 2024. 2023. His song came out in 2024.
Around the same time, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, how am I putting out these songs before y'all, and then all of a sudden y'all come out with this song?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even though I love this person, but I got a song called My Man, he gotta be different. And then, you know, another Houstonian got a song, My Man. And I'm like, dang, like,
right.
I don't know whether to be like, oh, you know, happy because they're inspired by me, or I don't know. It's just that I know I be coming up with some great stuff, and I feel like people look down on you know what I'm saying, the smaller indie artists and take their stuff, and then like, it's like, and one thing about it, like why I never said nothing about Bitch Better Have My Money is because Rihanna has such a big Navy. It's like, they look at the small people like, oh, you just trying to get clout. Oh, you just trying to da-da-da-da. Yeah. But it's like, no, I ain't trying to get no clout. This is my song. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I know you said maybe it's a coincidence. I mean, I'm a fan of Rihanna. I'm a fan of Leon Thomas. But I mean, it's too right on the nose to be a coincidence if you ask me. I mean, I think you should do what's best for you. I mean, of course you're successful. You've been in the industry for a very long time at this point. But if you're entitled to compensation or even credit on a song, I mean, I think you should go for it. Why not? But from that experience, I mean, what was the biggest lesson out of that?
It's to follow your gut and do make sure that, you know, sometimes you're not always right. And that's why you got people around you to guide you, even when, you know, your heart is feeling one way. Sometimes you can't think for your heart. You got to think, with your brain. Like, you can't think, you know, emotionally. Like, you know, this business is not personal. You know what I'm saying? I made it personal to somebody who I don't even know and don't even probably know me. You know what I'm saying? So I wish in that moment, because I was just telling my people, like, that was the most publicity I've ever got in my whole career at that time.
Rihanna situation.
Yes, like it was on 100 million.
It was big.
It was on 100 million blogs, TMZ, every blog. Like my Spotify went up to 1 million. Like it went crazy. Like that, it went crazy. And I'm like, you know, I didn't want to be the person to try to capitalize off of somebody that I love, like that I was a fan. Like I listened to every Rihanna album. Like I loved everything she, you know, did. I still do to this day. Right. But did it make me richer? Did it make me more of a star? Did it give me, you know, anything more by, you know, taking the back seat to something that was mine? No. Did it put my people in a better position by saying, you know, I'm a fan of this person that's a billionaire? No.
Especially when they don't reach back.
They don't reach back. They don't say nothing. They don't be like, you know, let's get on the song with me or anything. Like, no. So it's like you can't really be, you know, trying to protect somebody else's feelings and emotions when you getting hurt. Right.
And I learned that lesson recently, so I definitely feel what you're saying. So after the Cash Money situation, you signed with Rick Ross, is that correct?
That was like years later down the line. I had dropped plenty projects and whatever. One of my friends hit me up from LA. He was like, hey, Brittany, sign up for this show. I signed up for the show. And the next day they was calling me like, we want you on the show. I flew to Atlanta for 6 weeks. Stayed in a hotel, and they didn't even tell us who was on the show, who the moguls were, and then I ended up finding out it was Rick Ross, The Dream, and Lenny S. And so it was basically like a competition show to win a deal. I ended up winning a deal at the end of the show, and it was just for show to me because it wasn't nothing came out of it. Yeah. But everybody know me from the show, so I guess you know it was good and bad.
What was the biggest difference between the culture at Cash Money and Maybach Music?
The difference was Maybach, Cash Money.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Yeah. So I mean, so what we see on camera as far as opulence, as far as you know, what Ross puts on screen, is that really?
I mean, but his big is a grand big on the scale of like, you know, labels. Like it's huge, but it's like Cash Money is gigantic, like enormous, like, you know what I'm saying?
As far as
like,
the infrastructure.
Yeah, like Birdman brought me to a show of Drake's, and this was before Drake was like, I mean, he came out being Drake, but like not the Drake he is today. And the crowd was never ending. Like I couldn't even see the end, and we was outside.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I went to Nicki Minaj when she did, her and Sean Garrett did the song Out in the Mountains, and you know what I'm saying? Like just the way, like everything, like Birdman was the first man to put me on a private jet. Like I rode on a private jet with him. Like it's just different, you know.
And if you listen to Ross would say that Birdman inspired him.
Yeah, and Ross took me on a private jet too on the show. So those were two people that took me on a private jet.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And,
I mean, you know.
You've said that you know, it was really just for the show as far as your experience with Ross. But can you describe your relationship with him, like as a boss and as maybe a mentor?
Yeah, I mean, I affiliate with Ross. I mean, I haven't talked to him since the show. You know, I mean, I feel like he was doing a job. You know, I was there for an opportunity. It didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Yeah. And it kind of made me, you know, feel some type of way about it. He haven't said nothing about it over the years. Shoes. I mean, when I first got the deal, I was at his house every day. I recorded like 15 freaking songs that I never got the songs, and they was some nice ass songs, and I never got the records. We put out one song, shot one video to a song with me, Sam Sneak, and one of the other guys that was on the show. And that was it. And it's just like, where's the music at? Like, I hate to put so much into something that I love, and then I don't hear the songs, you don't sing the songs or nothing like that, because I didn't sign a deal that was presented to me. And I didn't feel like that was a good deal. Like, no, I'm not about to be signed for no $10,000. Like,
right. So one thing I noticed about you is you take your business very serious from the beginning. You know, when you didn't have the name JustBrittany, you know, you were always a businesswoman. So can you take me to Love and Hip Hop? You know, what was the thought process behind getting on that show? Love and
Hip Hop wanted me to get on the show, number one, because I was dealing with Stevie J at the time, but then I was also dealing with a situation back at home in Houston that really made me kind of move to Atlanta, and they kind of wanted to use that as, you know, the catapult of me on the show. And shoes, I kind of used it as like, well, shoes, if that's what y'all want me on the show for, I get on the show. But when I got on the show, I never talked about it. It was the Stevie J storyline, so they was using me, I was using them. It was both using each other.
Do you feel comfortable talking about that now?
I mean, it ain't really nothing to talk about for real. I mean, a man, he was being domestic. He was being violent towards me, almost killed me, drugged me through his house. And, you know what I'm saying, everybody blamed me for when it came out, because it came out around the time that that Signed had came out.
Wait, how were you blamed for that?
They tried to say that I put it out to get clout off a TV show, which was Signed. And it's just like, why would I, like, if people just stop and just think for a second.
Exactly.
Why would I want something that's so bad to be, this is my first time ever being on TV. Why would I want that to be the forefront of me, my debut on national TV?
Right.
Like, it just don't make any sense. And nobody stopped to think, like, it don't matter when it fucking happened. It happened. Oops, I'm sorry. You can.
No, you can curse.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, it don't matter when it happened. Like, it happened. Like, that nigga almost killed me. And at the moment, I was like, well, shit, I should have died then. Maybe y'all would have, you know what I'm saying, believed me. But I don't give a fuck who believed me, because I know the shit happened. And I got people who done reached out to me and said that it happened to them too. So I really saved that nigga.
Who's this guy?
Somebody in Houston, but I ain't gonna say his name because he's nothing. But I don't give a fuck. I got money. That nigga got money. He doing what he want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. I don't give a damn.
Right?
Yeah. I don't even care. It was his loss, not mine. I'm glad God put me up out that situation. You can't save niggas. You can't, you know what I'm saying, try to be, and that's what it is. As a woman, you want to be a nurturer. You want to be there for a nigga and all of this. And this nigga got trauma that you can't even help him with.
Right.
The only person can help him is God.
Right.
Nigga, come healed when you come messing with me. And that was my thing. Like, I'm like, dang, you done lost your mom. Ain't nobody here for you. You sending me suicide letters. You know what I'm saying? Let me be there for you. And really, it was all just for all your gains. Just for you to almost kill me. I was a fan of you when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? And then to get in the position to be with you, and you love bomb me, and then you just you switch up. Yeah. And want to kill me. Like, For nothing. Because I told you that you lied about a time at Roof Chris, a time that we were supposed to meet at dinner. I told you that you lied, and you told me to come to your house, put the code in the door, the code that I've been asking to be on your door forever. You told me that it was the last 4 of my phone number, and I come through the door and you slap the shit out of me and tell me that, call me all type of bitches and hoes and this and that. Anyways, that shit was back in 2017 when it happened. That was like the best and worst year of my life. And everybody in Houston was just so hate towards JustBrittany. Like, oh, fuck JustBrittany. Oh, all of a sudden she want to come out with this and say that. And everybody just, you know what I'm saying, listening to, you know, the narrative that's going on. Even it was a whole recording that's on YouTube right now. A whole recording of this nigga held me hostage in his room with 4 fucking guns around my head, on the phone with my manager telling him he about to kill me.
And this is on YouTube right now.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Things of that nature should be taken seriously, even if it's part of a storyline on the show. I mean, real things happen on that show.
That wasn't no storyline though.
No?
Like,
but they try to make that a storyline.
That's what they wanted me to go in there and talk about, and I didn't, because I couldn't. Every time I would talk about it, I would cry. Like, it was just, but now it's been 7 years since that shit happened. But that shit, it made like my own city turn their back against me. It made people blackmail me. Like, it was like it was worse on me than the person who did it to me.
That's what it sounded like to me too.
It was. And I'm just like, how the fuck are y'all mad at me because of something that happened to me?
Right.
Like, that was the most dumbest shit, but I wasn't as strong as I am today. Like, long time ago, I was, you know, wanted to hide in a corner. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, not be here. I was drinking. You know what I'm saying? I could have killed my own self from the shit that I went through. You know what I'm saying? People don't even understand that. Like, me moving from my city has made me into the best person that I ever can be. Like, I'm more disciplined. I give no fucks about what nobody think about me. Like, I'm not even wasting my time thinking about you. I would rather be the person talked about than the person talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck these people. I don't give a fuck about these people, because every time you see me, I'm be a bad bitch. I'm getting better and better. I'm getting bigger and bigger, and not in my back, in my pockets. I don't give a damn. Like, I'm just, no, I give no fucks about what the fuck a person got to say to me or about me, about my story. You will not write my story. I write my own motherfucking story. I know what the fuck happened to me, and I know what's happening to me today. And I'm getting so many blessings. I done stopped drinking. I done stopped smoking. I'm 2 weeks clean off the vape. 4.5 years sober off of weed, motherfucking alcohol. I go to the gym every day. I mind my motherfucking business. I'm on top of my shit. It's nothing that a bitch or a nigga can say about JustBrittany, period. You have nothing to say about me. And if you try to say something negative about me, or you be like, oh, I don't like her. If you ask the person why they don't like me, they can't really give you an answer, because I've never even met you personally for you to not like me. So there's just that.
That's a fact. Yeah, period. Let these niggas know. Period.
They can't fuck with me. I'm unfuckwittable, period.
What's one moment on Love and Hip Hop that you wish fans knew the real story behind?
I don't wish they knew the real story behind nothing. Think what you want to think. Shit, it is what it is. Whatever they said, I did it.
I mean, but do you feel like the show sometimes...
Whatever, I don't care. Yeah. I really don't even care. Like, I was on Love and Hip Hop so long ago. Yeah. They can think what they want to think about me. That's the past. That's my old JustBrittany. Like, I wear size 10 in shoes. I mean, they said some of my feet was big. What else they said? I was fucking with Stevie J. At one point I was. I mean, it is what it is. I don't give a damn. But that was, you know, in the business. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. He held on to my music too. He was only trying to fuck with me because he knew I was fucking with Rick Ross at the time. And when I say fucking, I'm just saying like affiliate, like I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I didn't have sex with you or nothing like that. So let me be clear about that. But he seen that I was affiliated with Rick Ross, so I was at his house and he was sending me Ubers to Rick Ross's house to go record at Rick Ross's house and then going back to his house. That's just, you know what I'm saying, what it was. But I don't give a fuck, like...
Yeah, we could skip the whole reality TV shit.
Yeah,
I do want to get into your transformation, you know? You shifted your lifestyle and now you're on a health journey, you know? I want to know what inspired that transformation, and was there a personal or mental health turning point that made you start prioritizing wellness and peace?
What it was this independent record label came to one of my shows. I was working with them. They was helping me out. And they seen me perform, and they was like, Brittany, you need to lose. They was like, your show is amazing, but Brittany, we need you to lose 20 pounds. And they was like, if you lose 20 pounds, we'll give you $20,000, $10,000 in the AP.
Oh, word? Sign me up.
So I put on my Instagram, I'm like, I need the best trainer in Atlanta right now. So everybody was tagging, I am the king of fitness. So I called him the next day and I'm like, hey, I need to, come to the gym. He was like, all right, come at 5 a.m. I came the next day, came at 5 a.m. I started working out with Sweet Peach. She's one of the female trainers at Lovely Bodies. Okay. Started working out with her, started losing weight. I was in the 200s. I ended up getting out the 200s.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. She ended up leaving and going to Cali or somewhere for a small amount of time. And then I ended up working out with King Corey, the King of Fitness. And shoes, I done got in my best body that I've ever been in. Like, right I would never even be this Brittany right now back in Houston. Like, the regimen that my trainer be on, the reps that we do, I don't see, like, it's just like, it was a reason. Everything happened for a reason. And I'm so glad that everything that happened to me, it happened because I'm not a victim. I'm a victor. Like, I'm so victorious. I'm so bitches be looking at me like, damn, I wish I was her. Damn, I wish I was still a friend. Damn, I wish I ain't stabbed her in the back. Yeah. Damn, I wish I would have been a solid ass bitch and I'm a fake ass hoe. Damn, I wish I would have been still on here, because people don't realize, like, just because you stop fucking with me don't mean shit ain't gonna stop moving. Right. Your train stop moving when I stop fucking with you. That's the difference. My shit don't never stop moving because you motherfucking was fake, or you motherfucker wanted to stab a bitch in the back over a nigga, or you motherfucker want to go fuck with this person that I introduced you to and act like y'all was already cool. Like, that shit only gonna bring karma on you. When you good to people, people gonna always come back to you. You don't have to go and try to, seek vengeance or, try to get payback. Or I ain't never did that. I don't never try to get payback on nobody, because God handled everything for me, period, point blank. That's just what it is. Like,
what do the girlies do? They what's that thing they do?
Period.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Period. Like,
so I mean,
you have to deal with that. The way that you behave, you're gonna have to deal with that in your life. Like, and you will start seeing that people will start just going away. Things still happening for me. I don't give a fuck if a person say, oh, you should be on this person level, this person level. If I would have been on that level then, I wouldn't be who I am today. Everything is about patience and time, and God listens. You just got to give him time. Right. If I would have been, oh, you used to be, I'm a right now. Right now. Motherfucker, I'm a right now. So I don't care what should have happened 10 years ago. Like, it's supposed to be happening right now, because it would have happened in 2010. I wouldn't be here in 2025 popping it like I'm doing it. Yeah,
you still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people can't even make 5 years in the industry.
Exactly. You know what I'm
saying?
And I've been here for a minute.
15 years strong.
Exactly. 15 years strong, running circles around bitches. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Period.
Right. So, with all the new lessons and everything that you've been through, how do you protect your energy now? Especially in an industry that could be draining.
I go to the gym, because the gym is more mental than it is physical. Like, the way that we, work out and argue with each other and get into it with each other, and, the way that my trainer preach all the time, like, it helps my mind grow. Like, it's really more mental. I love to hear his speeches. I love when he compare real life to, the things that, we go through on the gym. Like, it's more like it feels like a boot camp. Like, it's like one band, one sound. One person mess up, we all got to start over. You know what I'm saying? If that person can't carry their weight, then y'all need to figure out a way for somebody else to carry their weight, because if not, then we're going to be in penalty the whole time. So that's why you have to be mindful of the weight that you put on, that other people have to carry, just so you won't carry it. Because I had to carry 100-pound bag one time because my peers wasn't strong enough to carry it. But I had to take that for the team so we can get out the workout. And that's how sometimes life is. Sometimes it might be more on the person that's the stronger person. But the people that's not the stronger person all the time, like physically, they can be strong mentally. So don't look down on that person because they might not be able to carry that weight, but they can pick up the slack somewhere else. Right. And that's what the gym be teaching me. It's just, it's really my mental therapy and my workout therapy.
You're definitely giving me a new perspective on the gym, And the crazy part is I be doing 5 miles a day thinking I'm actually doing something. You came in here saying, yo, I did 10 miles. I did 10 miles
and
today.
I wanted to do 20. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, but 10 was good.
That's incredible, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, you putting me to shame. I'm not even gonna hold
No,
you.
the 5. You know how long a mile is? That's a long little sprint.
Oh yeah, it'd be taking me a minute.
So I might go run 10 more miles today.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amped up.
I feel the energy.
I'm feeling, unstoppable. I'm feeling untouchable. I'm feeling elated. I'm feeling grateful. I'm feeling gratitude. I'm feeling thankful. I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying, that I'm one of God's strongest soldiers. I'm feeling amazing just to be in this seat, to be here talking to you.
I appreciate that.
And for you to say like, oh, I seen that when long time ago, you seen when I got signed to Cash Money, it made me think like, dang, like what?
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
And look at you sitting here with me, and I'm sitting here with you, right?
Crazy.
Dang.
So I want you to talk about your fitness brand.
Well, I just started I started a while ago. It's called Just Be Fit, and it's just basically an inspiration. I'm working on my own tea, and it's a tea that I take. It's in production right now to where it's like it helps you for people who can't go to the bathroom like that, and it's also a dietary supplement. So if you know that you got a video shoot or a photo shoot or something and you want to lose that gut and lose a few pounds, 45 pounds overnight, and that's what this tea does. I also have workouts, and I also have meal plans and all of that. So it's justbefit.fit on Instagram.
I bet. I'm definitely going to check that out. So looking back on everything, I mean, the music, the labels, the show, the growth, what's the biggest lesson Just Brittany has learned about herself?
The biggest lesson I've learned is say less and listen more. Because if you let a person talk long enough, they'll tell on themselves.
What? Talk about it. That's my move. Give them a glass of wine, and just let them talk.
Yeah. You'll learn a lot by just listening. And that's how you feel the temperature on which route you should go. Don't get too excited.
Yeah.
I got too excited in a lot of situations, and they ain't do nothing but let me down. So even if you hear something that makes you feel excited, just look at it like, oh, okay, cool.
Right.
Because if it happened, then you can get excited. But if it don't happen, you're not letting yourself down. I let myself down a lot of times, just like, oh, this about to happen. Oh my God, I'm excited. Like a pop balloon. You feel me? And give yourself grace and be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
Because you are needed to, make this train keep moving. Long as you, and don't always like depend on, another thing I've learned is don't depend on the label or the people or your manager or your team to tell you what to do. Keep your motion going yourself. Yeah. Tell them, hey, I got a photo shoot. Hey, I want to shoot this video on this day. Hey, this is what we doing. Like, don't always wait on them, because it's like if you waiting on them to make a move for you, you're going to be stagnant. Yeah. Go find your own opportunities. Bring it to the table. Show them how you moving, and that makes people want to work with people who working. Don't nobody want to be sitting around. Like, time is ticking. AI is around. They coming out with AI artists. They working. They moving. You got to keep that shit going. Period. So, Brittany, I do want to thank you for gracing us with your presence. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for having me. I haven't had anybody on the show yet with the legacy and with the notoriety that you have. You know what I'm saying? So this was a big opportunity for myself. Oh, so thank you. That make me feel like that. And also, I feel like you really gave it up in this interview. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hold back whatsoever. No, and I didn't. I'm looking at your eyes. I know you're wearing shades. The audience can't see your eyes, but everything you're saying, I feel the passion. I feel the fire, coming from you. Thank you. And I mean, this interview has been incredible. But where can the audience find you next? You can find me everywhere. Queen Just Brittany, QUEENJUSTBRITTANY. You might have seen me on the Country Wayne skits. I've been doing a lot of the Country Wayne skits. I'm Brittany. I'm Trill's baby mom in the Country Wayne skits on Facebook, so y'all can find me there. Just Brittany on Facebook. Queen Just Brittany across all platforms: Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. That's it. Only my social medias is Queen Just Brittany, but if you're looking for my music, all my music, my name is Just Brittany, okay? JustBrittany, but on social media it's Queen Just Brittany. I appreciate y'all, because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here, y'all watching us, and I'm thankful. Gratitude to you guys. Brittany, thank you for all the gems you laid.
Thank you for just speaking your truth. And this has been an incredible episode once again. It's Chop It Up with Campeón, and we got the realest in the building, Just Brittany. We signing off till next time.
Period. Just Brittany. Whoop.